Hi everybody. This video is about smaller Martins. That's what we got here. So as you know, it's been hard getting guitars. If you haven't heard that, it's been hard getting guitars. Martin's been on a 2-year back wait to order anything. Right now I'm ordering into 2024. But stuff is starting to come in, so it's kind of exciting. Smaller Martins, guys buy big guitars because they want that big round sound, but the problem is it can hurt your shoulder to play. It's a little too loud to sing over. You'll have to forgive my voice. I was out with Tone Monster last night. God, he never knows when to go home, you know. So I got this, and this is a used one, and this is not a new one, but this was custom made for somebody that wanted a travel guitar. And it's a smaller body, so this is a single O, and this is a tenor size, and you can see it's smaller than that. People will buy this guitar because they want something smaller to fit in an airline overhead, to travel with, to do high strung, to do different tunings on, or just because it's more comfortable. But this one is custom shop, and you can see that's exquisite koa on the back there, and a really interesting guitar, but a small bodied guitar. So you save money. This is $37.50. I believe that was $6,500 new to order that. Now this is a single O, and this is a double O, and you can see the sizes. So it's single O, double O, and the next one up from this is a triple O. But sticking with these smaller bodied guitars, again, the reason you want it is because you're not putting your shoulders out of whack, and you want something that you can actually sing over. Now these smaller guitars are the same size. This is the same price. This is the same price as a bigger double O and a triple O and a dreadnought. That much wood isn't going to make much difference. Most of it is in putting this together. And this level guitar, made in the American factory that's been there since 1833, this is all dove jointed. It's cured wood. It has these nice tuners. I'm going to do a video on those nice tuners. The reason I like those is because after a couple of years you can take them off, clean them, oil them, put them back on, and if you do that, they'll last pretty much forever. So that is a single O. Now, this we just got in, and this I was excited. I remember ordering this 2 years ago. Like tick-tock, Martin. They will not be rushed. This is a CEO7. So CEO is Chris Martin. He designs a guitar each year. This is the 7th year of that project. I think they're on a 10 now, but it's a CEO 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they are up to 9 or 10 now. The 7 was so popular, it's still in the lineup. Call this, it's more immediate. The notes pop off it really well. This has an Adirondack top, a little more of a V profile. Now this is meant to be kind of like a vintage Martin. Vintage in this kind of vintage sunburst. Vintage is that it's an Adirondack top. Vintage in that it has its V neck. Now, many of the most expensive guitars in the world have a V neck, and I've noticed a little bit of people don't like the sound of a V neck. Oh, I don't like that. But when you play it, your hand is in a natural V position. It does feel really good. So, CEO7, this just came in. We only got one of them. I did get 2 of these. Now, this is from the custom shop. I remember calling them up and asking them, can you get some high-grade Adirondack? Yes. And then to put the guitar together, they use what's called protein glue or hide glue. And protein glue is a different texture, a different flavor. Why you want that is for more volume. You just get get more of that mid-range crunch. Really good sustain, hide glue. Really good crunch and this just like more definitive, bigger bass, more complex tonal character, hide glue. And then the Adirondack top. Adirondack is a little stiffer wood. Adirondack's hard to get. Most of the Adirondack forest is gone. So those Adirondack trees that were growing nearby Martin are getting harder and harder to find, and they tell us they can only use wind-fallen timbers from the Adirondack forests in the Adirondack mountains, and that's the general vicinity. But all of these are great guitars. You can see this one has the smaller bridge. It's a little more vintagey. This has the more V'd shaped neck. The aged tuners, the sunburst finish, Adirondack. This one has the more traditional bridge, that belly bridge, and this one is $2,800. This one coming out of the custom shop is $48. So Adirondack spruce for most manufacturers adds $800 to $1,200 onto the price, no matter who it is. And then doing hide glue is a special process where the glue has to be heated up and applied when it's warm. And so that's the kind of thing you turn on your pot, it stinks, and what you get at the end result is something that just sounds deeper and more complex. All the old expensive pre-war guitars were made of hide glue, and frankly it's been many years. In the 80s and 90s a lot of enthusiasts like myself would ask Martin if they could make hide glue, and they would go, no way. Now you see it more and more, and there is a reason why they would go to the trouble to do it. It's because of tone. It ages well too. All of these guitars, these new guitars, will age out. In a couple of weeks you'll notice it gets louder as they settle in. But for resale, you can't beat Martin. So there you go. There is my small Martin video. We're going to say goodbye for right now, but keep your eyes open for the new store. We're about a month away before we're opening it. We constantly get delays, but we're going to make it happen really soon. And like I said, we'll close for a few days, and then they'll both be open for a few days, and it'll all be just confusing for everybody, and we'll get over it. We look forward to seeing you. Call us, make an appointment. Okay?